totally forgot that I had a YZ450 brand new sitting, waiting there for me. So I had a YZ450 there in mine.
Yeah.
Forgot about it. And
did we touch it at all? Did you go through it at all? Or is it literally just like showroom floor bone stock?
Yeah, good question. So Jamie, I had no idea. So Jamie put the Phoenix Moto Academy bars on there. Right, so we have the handlebars on. He put a Guts wing seat on it. Okay. Awesome, which is perfect. Sorry, Dave. And
I love Guts. I love Guts seats are sick. The wing seat and me did not get along though.
Yeah, and the Yamaha, you got to try it on some different bikes. You'll have to try it on the Yamaha and see what you think. Because this one especially, even though it was brand new, it already was so soft and it was just perfect grip for my knees. Perfect. And it felt perfect on the Yamaha.
So we'll, or I have the regular Guts seat for the gas that I'm excited to put on. But
yep.
Yeah, maybe I'll try it on your bike and see if I like it because, dude.
Yeah, stay open-minded because on the KTM I tried it on in the past, I didn't like it, but on this Yamaha, it's very, very good. And then Jamie did the suspension, and so nice. He set it up for. I told him to set it up for like a basically almost like a vet sea rider.
Okay.
It literally is what I told him. I'm like, just make it so soft to where you're like, this is gonna be wrong. I know it's gonna be wrong, but I'm like, Jamie, just do it and just see what happens. And I love it. And it's almost borderline a little bit too stiff. Now it doesn't.
What?
Where I needed a little softer, and he was actually able to do some rebound adjustments, and I think we got it pretty close. It was there was a little too much feedback and kind of rigidity right at the top part of the stroke. Like exiting corners. So like, I guess mostly in the shock, right? Exiting corners under acceleration, it just felt a little stuttery, but he adjusted rebound and we were able to get that to go away. And then maybe if I had to complain about anything else, it was lacking a little bit of bottoming resistance, but for me, I don't mind that at all. I hop on way too many students' bikes and realize, dude, this is way too stiff for what you need it for. Like you have this bike set up as if somebody was going to drop you out of a building and you just needed it to withstand 100-foot jump to the flat.
Yeah.
It might help you in that situation, but anything else, you're just going to be feeling like you're on wooden boards. So for me, I always want my bike set up for the annoying stuff. And when I say annoying stuff, it's that little annoying chatter. It's that little annoying chatter coming into the corners, the annoying chatter coming out.
Yeah.
Because that's where I want it to feel good. Big braking bumps, I don't need bottoming resistance. I'll jump through them. I'll be smooth. Jumps, I'll downside them. I'm fine. I can handle it. And yeah, so this is one of the better handling bikes I've ridden in a while. So I was pumped. And it's an absolute
interesting
freaking rocket ship.
So yeah, that's my second question was I wanted you to compare it to the Honda and like what made you go blue? Because we haven't, dude, when's the last time you rode a Yamaha regularly? I think it was 2017.
I rode one in West Coast.
Is that Slater?
Supercross for Slater Skins, and then I rode one for Olin's Yamaha in 2011. So that's only 2 times I've ridden
old. One. Good God, yeah, the Olin stuff is super old. But what made you go Yamaha, number one? And then number two, with that super soft suspension, which like I can see why you would like it, especially if you're doing like a lot of demos and you're teaching people how to like, number one, here's the wrong way versus here's the right way and stuff like that. I'm sure a plush setup like that would be really nice. Is this something, because you said you feel comfortable and you really enjoy the way the bike feels, is this like a different mindset and a different weapon than you would go to war with in like a supercross? Would you have, or motocross, whatever you want to, supercross or motocross, would you line up on a pro race with this soft setup and still feel as comfortable?
It's hard to say because I think as I got faster, I would need a little more hold up, but not much more. For Supercross, it'd be different. You would need a setup that really has the hold up, so you're not blowing through rhythms. And
maybe
and
Supercross is not the right.
But that's a different sport. In Moto, I could probably. That's always what I think of when I hop on a bike for the first time. I won't try to. I try not to judge it too critically in the first few laps because you will always feel pretty out of sorts. So I'll stay out there for 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then at that point, I always try to think to myself, could I take this bike to, how does it feel on this track? And then could I take it to a pro moto race? And what would it feel like? And I would say, yeah, I'm all about plush suspension. I don't really, the way that we teach, I've kind of had this whole theory around, TMA could have our own suspension settings if you ride with perfect TMA technique because it makes you so light on the bike where you won't have the same settings as other people. You just end up being light on your feet. And I've gotten to so many kind of back and forth matches with different suspension setups and companies that I've worked with in the past of like, this isn't good. This is like, who would this be good for? Somebody that is like Alex Ray just jumping into the faces of stuff, and he weighs 50 pounds more than me, and he just makes mistakes the whole time. I mean,
we love you,
no.
A-Ray.
Yeah. Or but this is how
buddy.
it's been every time I rode for a team. It was always, well, it's working for this guy. I'm like, well, I ride nothing like that guy. I remember when I first rode for the Club MX, it was Factory Metalworks Club MX Honda. It was the first Club MX team that they ever did. This is
but that bike was really cool though.
It was a pretty trick bike. 2014,
it was a super
and we
trick
started
bike. We got
with
some good
Race
results
Tech.
on that one.
And I remember Race Tech coming, and we tested at Club with me and Vince Freezy was my teammate. And they're like, Vince is tested with this stuff. Like, this is the setting. This is it. I rode with it. I was like, what is this? Unrideable. It was unrideably bad. And they didn't believe me. So I ended up getting rid of the Race Tech stuff. And then I went with JGR suspension. And as soon as I did, like, I got top 5, and I was killing it. If you guys enjoyed that podcast clip, you can listen to full episodes on Apple Music and Spotify. And make sure, if you haven't already, join our community inside of the Moto Academy app. Go to themotoacademy.com today. I'll see you guys inside the community.